Hey guys, just wanted to jump on and ask you a very simple question. Is coaching right for you? Okay, so how do you actually pick a coach? Let's talk this through. What is coaching? Let's start from the basic. Okay, so what is coaching and how do you know if you actually need coaching? So why would you need coaching? Well, basically the easiest way for me to describe my kind of coaching is that you need help and you need help to clarify and focus on what's important to you. So whether you're a mom and you want to take better photos of your kids, whether you're an entrepreneur and you want to take better photos for your Etsy shop or your business or that kind of stuff, or whether actually it's all about you and it's about you finding a way for you to express yourself. Your focus will all be individual and separate depending on what your individual need is. So what I will say to you is you need a coach if you know you want to do this but you're not quite sure how you're going to do it and what you need to focus on as you go along. So what is coaching? Coaching is basically challenges you to focus more time and energy to do actually what you want to do or need to do. And it gives you the confidence and the skills and the accountability on how you need to do that. So basically what we do is we sit down together, we work out exactly what you need to do and how you need to do it based on your learning style, based on the requirements that you have, based on what you actually want to achieve, your goals, your dreams, what you want to do. How tech savvy you are, it depends on obviously how we will approach it. If you're completely untech savvy, that's fine. All you need is your mobile phone and some patience. If you are completely tech savvy and you want to know all the ins and outs of it, that's fine too. I get a little bit geeky too at times with my camera. So we then work in a partnership and I turn around and say, well, this is where you're at, this is where you want to go, and these are the stepping stones for you to get there. Go do it. And when you get stuck or you get frustrated or anything like that, you come back to me, you go, okay, I'm stuck. And I go, okay, that's fine. It's perfectly normal to get stuck on your learning journey, okay? It's the people who are empowered enough and confident enough in a private circle between you and me to be able to turn around and go, I don't get it. That is the power of coaching. If you can turn around and trust somebody enough, trust that one person enough just to turn around and go, I don't get this, help. So if you are one of those magical persons who are powerful enough to turn around and go, help please, then chances are you and I would get on very, very well. So why would people decide to work with a coach? Okay, surely everything's on YouTube and there are plenty of books out there. There's good old-fashioned trial and error. Well, yeah, there are. Okay, I'm not gonna lie, I will put my hand up right now and tell you I am a self-taught photographer. I picked up my camera 11 years ago, 12 years ago, my first DSLR, and I did exactly that. I trialed, I errored, I messed up, I made the same mistakes over and over again. I didn't know where to look. I spent so many hours listening to YouTube. I managed to scare myself away from my camera for about a year. That was quite impressive of me because I didn't know where to start and I didn't know where everyone had different opinions and everyone said, oh, you've got to learn manual mode, and then everyone was like, you haven't got to learn manual mode, and then you've got to learn aperture, and you've got to learn shutter speed, and you've got to learn this, and you've got to learn that, and I didn't actually know where I wanted to go. So I did take actually 2 years out. I didn't take any photos with my DSLR during that time, and then the one day I picked up my camera and my phone camera and it wouldn't do what I wanted to do and I got incredibly frustrated. I sat there and I was like, this is ridiculous. You have a perfectly good camera that's gathering dust. Go pick it up and go learn it. And at that point I actually went out and searched for my mentor. He's a great guy and I get on with him incredibly well. And for me, a mentor for me personally, he's sitting down next to a friend and going, so how'd you do this? Well, you just push this button. And he still does that for me today. I'll even drop him a quick message and just say, okay, I want to do this. I don't do it. And he just goes, okay, well, you just go do X, Y, Z. Because he's further on his journey than I am. And I have no problems telling you that because he's very good. He's also incredibly expensive. And there's a reason why he's so expensive. And that's because he's like an award-winning ridiculously good mentor. Okay, he doesn't actively promote that he does mentoring, but he does if you know him. He can't stop himself. So that's kind of where I'm coming from. So why would people decide to work with a coach? Well, the chances are that they have a reason, that there's something they want to do and they want to make it happen. So they either haven't been able to do it by themselves, they can't find the knowledge, they haven't figured out how to do it. They want somebody to kind of get that feedback from, to make sure that what they're doing is correct, that kind of situation. They want a non-judgment situation. So instead of going into like the Facebook groups where you can post images and stuff, they want a situation where they can kind of hide a little bit and go, well, you know, is this good or is it not good? They want that kind of confidentiality with it. You know, they want to go beyond pick up camera, push button. There's something in particular that they're looking to actually achieve. You might decide that there's something getting in your way and you don't know what it is. You might want a cheerleader. I have a student at the moment and I swear she just wants a cheerleader. She comes to me every week and it's like the strangest, surrealist experience of my life. She literally comes to me every week and goes, this is what I want to do, this is how I'm going to do it, this is how I want to do it. Because we've been working together so long now, she knows me so well, she knows exactly what I'm going to say, and she goes, and this is how I think I should do it. And then she just pauses and I go, yeah, that's it. And she literally just needs that confirmation, that project manager of somebody just to say, yeah, that's it, go do it. And then she'll literally come back the next week and she'll go, okay, this is what I've achieved, what do you think? And then she's just looking for that feedback. She's a grower. She wants to continuously grow. She says her journey will never be finished, because once she conquers one thing, she goes, okay, that's great, that's brilliant, and I'm really, really glad we did that. Now I do this. Now I do this. Now I do this. And I made her stop the other day, actually because of New Year. And I said to her, okay, can we just look back? Can we just look back at the last 12 months? We've been working together for a really long time now. And, yeah, I appreciate it. I really, really do. And I love, you know, she's become a friend. And I just, can you just go back to where we were right at the very, very beginning and just see how far you've grown, not just in your photography, but even as an individual? And she was like, yeah. But now I want to do it again. I went, okay, that's fine. We can do that again. That's not a problem. And that, for me, is why I do this. So you need to kind of think of the kind of results that you're looking for. I know the results that I'm looking for. I'm looking for somebody to turn around and go, I could have never have done that without you. And that's actually not true. They say it, but it's not true, okay? But what they mean is they could have never done it without that guidance. They did the work, they pushed the button, they put the effort in, and it's about them. It's not actually about me. I'm just the guide. I'm Gandalf sitting in the corner going, you want to go that way? Go do it. And that's it. But for a lot of people, and you know, you can take a moment and truly reflect on this for yourself for a moment. Have you come as far as you wanted to in the last 12 months? How many of you have joined a photography group, a Facebook group, a 52-week challenge, you subscribe to a particular mentor that you particularly like on YouTube? How far have you actually grown in your skill, ability and confidence? Because they are different. They are very different. How far have you come in doing that yourself, all by yourself? Because some people, they can do it. They are solo learners. And for you, I respect you. Go hit YouTube, go hit your books. You want recommendations from me, I'm here. I'll give you a recommendation and I will let you go contently. But for those of you who need that little bit of hand-holding, for those of you who just want to turn around and say, actually, I want to learn photography, but that's as far as I've got, come have a conversation with me. I offer free coffee chats, and it's literally just a conversation like this over the video chat, and we just have a conversation and say, okay, so this is what you enjoy doing, this is how you enjoy doing it, where would you like to go from here? And we just have that normal conversation. I'm not going to lie, it's called a coffee chat because of the CC situation, but I really do like a cup of tea. And I'll sit here very British with my cup of tea and we can have that conversation. But it's what comes from that conversation that matters. So they're completely free to have a coffee chat with me like this. And I would recommend that every single one of you that are sitting there going, I want to learn photography, takes advantage of that right now, because it gives you the clarity to know where you're going. And then the question is, do you have the drive to do that yourself? Or do you need somebody to just kind of go, right, let's have a look. Let's see what you did this week. Let's hold you accountable. Because if this really means something to you, you will have no issue with meeting me once a week and just going, these are the photos I took this week. They're amazing. And you can do that. You can totally do that. So, is coaching right for you? If it is, I want to hear from you. Comments below, drop me a DM, book a coffee chat from my page, any of the ways. I would love to talk to you guys about where you are in your photography and where you'd like to go. Because that's the real key. There is no harm in dreaming big. I know I am this year, and you're going to hear more about that soon. Hope you're having a great day.